Before the age of 20, you'll spend a lot of time with a lot of friends. After 30, you'll spend a small amount of time with just a few important friends.
Who's experienced that? Me. All right, go for it. Who's next?
Go ahead, Lisa.
After the age of 20, you'll only spend a small amount of time with your family and parents. Makes me sad. Before the end of their or your life.
True too, right? Good.
If you're a parent, you'll spend the most time with your children between the age of 25 and 50. After that, you won't see them often.
And look at that graph. That's crazy, huh? You'll spend a huge amount of time of your time between the age of 20 and 60 with the people you work with. Between 20 and 60 with the people you work with. That's us.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, you hear people say, like, oh, we're like a family. Like, no, you have to be like a family with the people you work with. And like, it's really important you get around the right people, create the right environment, do the right things, because guess what? It affects all the other areas. And this is the one I had the biggest aha on when I saw this. I was like, dang, because watch all the other charts. All the other charts is like time goes down. You start spending more time alone is what's going to talk about next. But like the people you work with, that's where a lot of your time goes.
Plateau.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, somebody.
The time you spend with your partner will continue to increase from the day you meet them until the day you die.
Again, also why it's really important to make the right decision, right? Go ahead.
At 30 years old, the amount of time you spend by yourself increases until the day that you die.
That's insane. From 30 on, you spend more time with you. This is why personal development is the answer, because how you talk to yourself matters. When you spend more time alone throughout your growth of your life, like the way that the thoughts that go on in your head, the conversations you have with yourself, what you see in the mirror, the results that you're getting in your job, the fears that you have, like all of that matters because it's you. It's like no one's coming to change that for you either. You have to, right? And also I think it becomes more and more important that we get intentional about like spending time with other human beings too. Because look at this, like if you don't, guess what? Life goes on and you're like, wow, how did I get here? How did I end up alone? So I'm going to read part and then I'll let someone read part. 6 lessons to learn from this. You will only even have a small group of very important friends. Invest more in them and less in meaningless relationships. Your time with your parents will be limited. Create as much time for them as you can and make that time special. Go ahead, somebody.
A huge amount of time will be spent with the people you work with. So you have to make sure you work with people you love. Once you have kids, the time you get to spend with them will be short, so make the most of it. Who you choose to be your romantic partner is one of the most important life decisions you will ever make. Choose wisely, don't settle. You have to learn to love yourself, depend on yourself, and pursue your hobbies because as you age, you'll spend more time on your own.
That's it. Pretty crazy, right?
It's heavy when you think about it.
No, it's like an aha moment to look at those graphs and be like, oh wow, what am I going to do right now to make sure I maximize where I'm at in life?